My queen, before you turn away, before silence hardens into the only answers left to me, grant me one mercy. Listen, not to my voice alone, but to the trembling truth inside it. I do not beg as man who wants piety. I speak as a soul who has carried words for too long, locked in the dark, begging to be free. Every morning I told myself, tomorrow I will speak. Every night I swallowed my voice, hiding behind fear, wearing strength like a mask. But time is cruel. Time has stolen all my tomorrows. Now only this heartbeat remains. This fragile chance to speak before silence takes me forever. My queen, they say love is shown in roses, in jewels, in golden promises. But the love inside me has never been ordinary. It is not decoration, it is survival, it is fire. When despair called me to surrender, this love kept me alive. When the world pressed heavy on my chest, this love gave me breath. And if you turn away now, if you walk into the distance without knowing the truth I carry, then what was the meaning of every step that led me here? Tell me, do you not wonder why I choose you above every other soul? Why my spirit bows to you and no one else? If I had power, I would prove it with every action. I would kneel at your feet each dawn, rise with your name on my lips each dusk. I would build you a kingdom, stone by stone, with nothing but my hands. But tonight I have no kingdom to give. No crown, no riches, no gift but this voice, trembling, desperate, yet unyielding. My request is simple, yet it carries the weight of my whole being. Do not only hear me, feel me. Feel the stretch of my soul as it reaches through silence to touch you. Even if your hands never rise to meet it. Because if I vanish tomorrow, I cannot bear the thought of leaving this world without speaking, without pleading, without setting my final truth free. Do you remember the first moment our eyes met? That glance was not an accident. It was not chance. It was a spark carried into destiny. A thread tying my life to yours before either of us understood. From that instant, I was no longer the same. A fire was light inside me that never went out. I told myself 100 times, one day I will tell her. And today, at last, that day has come. But there is something you do not know, something I have hidden beneath every smile, every silence, every pause in my voice. One truth locked away, afraid of what it might break, afraid of what it might change. That truth is bound to this very request. If I release it now, everything may shift. If I bury it still, regret will haunt me deeper than any wound. So, what would you do, my queen, if this choice were yours? Would you stay silent to protect your heart, or would you let it bleed for the sake of truth? Listen carefully, for the words I spill now are not meant only for your ears, they are meant for your heart. When I call you mine, know this: it is not a chain, it is not possession, it is surrender. It is me giving you everything: my past with its scars, my future with its broken pieces, my present with all its fragile fire. I ask for no throne, no crown, no applause, only your understanding to see who I truly am beneath the shadows I wear. That is all I ask, my queen. Even if tomorrow tears us apart, even if fate writes us on separate pages, let this moment remain as proof that I spoke, that I confessed, that I gave you my final truth. But what if this is not the end? What if this request is not a closing, but the doorway to a beginning we never imagined? Do you see the power you hold? With one word, a single breath, you could rewrite the fate of two souls. Can you hear me still? Or has my voice already drowned in the distance between us? If you do hear me, carry this with you. This request is not mine alone. It belongs to us, to the life we dreamed of building, to the promises we spared when no one else could hear. From the first moment I looked at you, the word gained meaning. Every word you spoke carved itself into my memory. Every smile stayed longer than sunlight. And now, with nothing left but this fragile instant, I confess the secret burning against my lips. I never wanted to be remembered as someone who gave up. No, my queen, if I am remembered at all, let it be as the one who never stopped loving you. Even when storms raged, even when silence cut me deeper than knives, even when hope trembled on the edge of breaking, my voice may shake, but my love does not move. This is not farewell, this is promise, a vow even death cannot undo. When stars burn above, When night sinks heavy, will you think of me? Will you let me voice echo like a hidden prayer in your heart? And if I was not enough, if I failed to fight as fiercely as I should, will you forgive me? Will your forgiveness be the crown I could never wear? My last request remains simple. Remember me, not for my flaws, not for my flattering steps, but for the way I loved you with every piece of my being. Even when distance cut through our veins, even when silence grew too heavy to bear, still my heart whispered your name. Still my soul reached for your light. Do you remember the promises we made under endless skies? That no matter what came, we would never let go. Those promises were not empty words, they were lifeblood, they were rhythm, they were the anchor that kept me standing. So I beg you now, do not let them fade, hold them like a flame in the wind, because memories outlive time. They carry laughter, tears, whispers, the glow of your eyes, the sound of your voice. If I cannot be beside you, let those memories walk in my place. My queen, I know life is miraculous. I know tomorrow may undo everything, but tonight, hear me clearly. I loved you with all love, that fire could not burn, that silence could not kill, a love that even distance could not erase. When the nights are colder, then your skin remembers. When silence grows heavier than stone, know this. Somewhere, somehow, I am still whispering your name. Will you keep me in your thoughts when the world tells you to forget? Will you let my love remains alive inside you even when everything else fades? My request is not born of weakness, it is born of truth. All my life, words chained themselves inside me, afraid of light, but now I cannot hide them. I speak not because I am worthy, but because silence would be a death heavier than the grave. What is my final plea? Not reyes, not crowns, not glory. Only this. Remember me, not as perfect, but as the man who gave you all he was. Do you remember the days we walked in quiet when eyes spoke louder than mouths? Do you remember the way I looked at you as though you were the only flame in a room drowning in shadow. That was worship, that was truth. My heart kneeling before you, without pride, without fear. Hold that gaze in your memory, for even as time claws it away, it will remind you of a heart that never stopped beating for you. My last request is not a demand, it is a whisper, fragile, yet eternal. Do not let our memory fall to dust. Keep it alive in the quiet of your soul. Even now, as seconds slip like sand through my hands, I find peace in this. If you hear me even once more, then I will not vanish. My queen, promise me this. Carry my love even after my voice falls silent. For though life has stolen much from me, it can never steal the way I loved you. That love remains my shield, my lantern, my unbroken truth. And so, my queen, this is not goodbye. This is a prayer, a plea, a last request carried on the breath of my soul. Do not let the world erase me. Let me live in your prayers, in your laughter, in the spaces where silence listens. And when you smile, even faintly, let a piece of me smile with you. Today, it is not my lips that speak, it is my heart. It is not my hand that writes, it is my soul trembling into words. Today, my pen bleeds fire, not ink. Today, my sentences are not gentle. They are rivers breaking stone. They are storms tearing sky. This is not poetry. This is truth, disguised as wound. This is heartbeat, aching, breaking, screaming to be heard. And when the stars shatter above me, when the moon cracks in silence, still my words burn. Remember me, not for perfection, but for love, for surrender, for truth. My queen, carry this one promise with you. Even if silence takes me, even if tomorrow buries me, my last breath still belongs to you.